Prepare your victuals. Look at somebody and say, prepare your victuals. This basically is not just a change of how you cook. This is a change of how you think. You were raised by people who didn't have to prepare. So you cannot take your parents' mindset into your moment. Because your fathers did eat manna in the wilderness, but the manna has ceased. So that means you have to have a different mindset. You might have the moral equivalency, can't say it, but you cannot have the same mindset. Because if you have the mindset of your fathers, you will be looking up every morning waiting on something to fall down that is never going to fall down again. And you will be waiting on something to happen so you can move. Nothing else is going to happen. Prep time means mindsets determine assets. If I cannot get it in your mind, I cannot get it in your life. If your mindset is still looking up for manna, then your hands won't prepare your victuals. And prep time is the dangerous, dubious task of challenging how you think. It's not that the preparation for the food is not available to you, but if you don't have the mindset, you won't have the asset. If you have a mindset of waiting on something to fall in the morning, you won't prepare your victuals in the day. Every time there's a major change in your life, or move in your life, or you move into a new region or a new occupation or a new situation, or you become a single parent, or you get married, it's not enough to get a new ring if you have an old mindset. Come on with me. Come on with me. Come on with me. Don't jump off now. Don't jump off with me. You can't be a married woman with a single woman's mindset. Because all of your single girlfriends will mess up your marriage with their advice about what they would do if they was you, and they don't have nobody, and you listening at them and carrying that spirit home, and it's tearing up your house. Brother, you can't be a husband with a single man's mindset, because you will be physically present but emotionally unavailable, because you are physically and legally married but not emotionally present or connected, and because you have not developed language for anything beyond anger, your wife becomes a sparring partner because you are better at expressing anger than you are anything else. And God is prepping you with a change of mindset. Can I go just a little bit deeper? I know I'm taking up some time, but I want to show you how powerful mindset is. The prodigal son is down in the hog pen. He has estranged himself from his father and his brother. He has gradually lost the dissipation of friendship, the erosion of connectivity. He is in a place of total isolation, surrounded by swine. He is out of money, he is out of friends, he is out of family, he is out of identity. He has no name in the text. He is a nameless person in a deplorable situation. And the only thing that changed, no angels came, No visitations from God came. No Bible dropped down out the sky. The only thing that changed, the hogs were still the hogs. The slop was still the slop. The Gentiles were still the Gentiles. His family was still estranged. His friends had all ran away. The only thing changed. His mind changed. The Bible said that with mud in between his toes and gnats around his head, he came to himself. The only thing you have to do to get out of the situation you're in right now is change your mind. You don't need her to come back. You don't need him to come back. You don't need them to pay your way. You don't need anything else but to change your mind. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. And the moment you change your mind, can't nobody hold you down. This is a change of mindset. I'm not going to keep standing out here in the morning waiting on something to fall. It ain't falling no more. What used to work is not working anymore. I'm changing my mindset. If I got to get my hands messy, if I got to get up early in the morning, if I got to beat the wheat till it turns to flour, I will beat whatever I've got to wheat until I make it turn into what it's got to turn to, because my hands are a reflection of my mindset. If you want to know what I'm thinking, watch what I'm doing. If you see me out here doing it, it means I'm not waiting anymore. I came here to tell you tonight that God said stop waiting on somebody to come rescue you from your situation. They're not coming. You need to change your mindset and start beating that wheat up until you see bread. There will be no more bread falling from heaven. You're in a prep season for a promise that's about to take your life. If I'm preaching right at you, if I'm preaching right to you, if I'm preaching about where you're at right now, if you know you got to change the game, if you know you got to shift the strategy, if you know you got to get a new playbook, if you know you got to break out of the box, if you know you got to disrupt something, if you know God is challenging you, that if you've always done what you've always done, you will always be where you've always been. If you're ready to be radical, reckless, and break loose and break out, if you're ready to break some rules and do something you've never done before, if you're ready to beat wheat till it comes out as loaves of bread, make some noise in this place, just a noise.